Nowadays, people just read these new silly dictionaries and think it's a shortcut to knowledge. The young generation will lose the ability to read whole books and think for themselves.
300 years ago, the dictionary genre got its big break on European book markets. Dictionaries gave readers a new kind of freedom. Similar to smartphones and chatbots, dictionaries were a form of information technology that revolutionized the way people accessed and consumed information. They allowed users to find detached pieces of information quickly, but also to read and learn in any order they liked. The genre became so popular that people started describing it like an epidemic, a dictionary craze. Over the 18th century, dictionaries exploded in number across Europe. There were dictionaries on geography, on chemistry, theology, medicine, but also dictionaries of fishing, of fashion, of love. It was like people were obsessed, addicted even, to dictionaries. I have been exploring how people across Europe reacted to the dictionary craze. I've studied 16 learned and literary journals published in France, England, Germany, the Dutch Republic and Sweden over 124 years. What I found and what surprised me the most was the heated emotions and divided opinions that dictionaries provoked.
What? More dictionaries?
One can now expect almost nothing but dictionaires from France.
Where will this passion, this craze for alphabetical abridgment, eventually take us?
Some fear that young people would lose the ability to read whole books, that they simply wouldn't be able to keep up the concentration, and that those who relied too much on dictionaries would remember less and get a more fragmented and shallow understanding of things. To meet the demand, booksellers churned out cheap dictionaries full with errors and oversimplifications, compiled by hack writers. All of this could be really dangerous, especially in some areas of knowledge, such as medicine and law. People feared that errors and misunderstandings, copied from one dictionary to another, would just keep multiplying, and that control over truth would be lost. Eventually, conversations about the dictionary craze faded. The rise of the research university and the professionalization of the sciences introduced new ways of verifying facts. Experts and academic institutions now gradually took over the compilation of large-scale dictionaries. That's how dictionaries slowly turned into the monuments of authoritative knowledge that we knew them to be by the late 20th century. The 18th century dictionary craze forms a striking parallel to our time. Then as now, new technologies spark both enthusiasm and worry, and they raise concerns about trust and truth, and whether the road to knowledge can be shortened without losing something vital along the way.